That's sad. I gotta do that one more time. Hold on, hold on. Let me make sure, man. Lord have mercy. All right, that's okay. I can do that again now. Cause you know what, my meerkat people, they get it twice. Let me get a hat. Damn. Let me go grab a hat, y'all. Grab a hat. That's what we got. Bring a hat out. Do I have a cool hat? I don't know. This joint feels like I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's do this. It's winter time, Tim. I'm looking. I'm looking. You know what? I'm bringing them all. I'm bringing them all. Bring like 5 hats. All right. Okay, we good. I'm start off with my cool hat. All right. Are we good? Are we streaming on YouTube yet? Let me make sure we live. All right, let's do it again. This is the last time you're gonna hear this song for 2015. Yeah, because next time I play it, it'll be 2016. And let's do it. Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. Bam. Bam. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome to the last show of the Tim Black at Night show for the year 2015. This is a historical moment in this show's existence. This is an important moment because we are marching into 2015 unabated, unafraid, unabashed, courageous, willing to tackle the problems of the coming year and willing to enjoy our time here on this planet. And we will no longer be beat down, shut out, silenced, smothered, or afraid to speak our minds. We're going to speak on it. We're going to speak our truth into existence. We're not going to allow political correctness, right? Political correctness to any longer shackle us, restrain us, contain us, make us sidelined. No more of this silent majority bullshit that I keep hearing about. This is 2016 we are walking into. We owe it to ourselves. We owe it to our brothers and sisters. We owe it to our country. We owe it to our children. We owe it to the ones who went before us not to subscribe to bullshit, not to allow ourselves to take a second seat to the elite, to the arrogant, blood-sucking bastards wherever they exist, whether they be in government, in the courthouse, in the outhouse, wherever they lay. That's right. We're going to take our stand. We're going to start that stand tonight, starting tonight. We're going to unite. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all wasn't expecting that, did you? Nah, y'all wasn't expecting that. That I was going to come in here and do the lecture boogaloo because I got on a boogaloo shirt. But I feel good, though. I hope you feel good as well. So many people didn't make it this far. So many people are not here. So, yo, we're going to start it off. We're going to have a good time tonight. But come on, man. We are all called to do big things. The difference between you being called to do something big is your perception and what you choose to do and what you say that you are capable of doing. So, with that being said, what's up with y'all? What's going on, Big Cat? What's going on, YouTube? What's up? What's happening? What's cracking? How everybody feeling? Look, man, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Welcome to my Meerkat people who are watching via Meerkat, my people watching via iTunes or listening via iTunes, Blog Talk Radio, and Stitcher. But my people tuned in, better known as the incomparable, super fantastic, most eloquently expressed, most communicative people on the YouTube, wherever. My people. Tim Black's Wolfpack. Give it up for yourself, Tim Black's Wolfpack. Holla, 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 holla. Wolfpack, 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 Wolfpack. Man, we're going to get into some stories, man. This is what I envisioned for tonight. I have a list of stuff that some of you may have forgotten, right? Some of it's fresh, some of it's, I went back over the year and just looked at the stories that like jumped out and bit me. Because if they were snakes, they would have bit me, right? And I said, you know what, I'm going to bring those up. But you know what? Tonight, look, the number is, this is going to be the last time, I might say this again, so I can't say that. I might give you the number again. But the number is 323-870-4064. Is that right? Bam! I got the number right. Y'all don't know, man. I've been getting that number wrong all year. I had to look over there like, I just checked. I had that check, make sure it was right. 323-870-4064 is the number you call up. All right? Anything, and I do mean anything that went on this year that you would like to bring to the table. Remember, this show just ain't about me, it's about we. We do this together. That's why this show is different than anything else you're going to hear on the internet. Because I don't just call you in and cut you off when you say something I don't like. I don't just let you call in and then railroad you, cuss you out, tell you that your mother stink. Well, I'll do that if you're trolling, but that makes it fun. But if you're not trolling and you have a point to make, I let you make your point. Because we all have a voice here on the Tim Black Show. Without letting people have their perspective, how can you take advantage of the collective? All right, so call up, man. I got a list of stuff, but hey, look, I need your input tonight and speak your mind. Now, before I get started, one last thing. I need you all to join my Speak On It group on Facebook because that's where I get my ideas for shows at. All right? Your input is necessary. It's highly needed. Tim Black's Speak On It group. That's where you say, hey, Tim, do this story. Hey, Tim, do that story. Hey, Tim, hey. And that's where we do that. So I need your help. Go there and do that. Moderated by my friend Montague, frequent caller, and one of the chief impalas on the Tim Black's Wolfpack. All right, guys, let's get it going now. Let's get it going. Let's keep it real. You know what? I'm trying to think let me think. Do I want to just go to the phones? You know what? I'm going to start with a couple of topics. And then, of course, you can comment on those topics. And then you can also bring up whatever you would like to bring up in regards to 2015. Okay? Hey, man, we're going to have it loose. We're going to keep it loose tonight, okay? As long as that happened this year, it's fair game, okay? I like to talk about the fake black woman, Rachel Dolezal. How many of y'all remember Rachel Dolezal, y'all? Do y'all remember Rachel Dolezal? Rachel Dolezal was that lady who turned out she was black, but she was white. She wanted to be black. She said she was black. She was the leader of an NAACP chapter. And it just caused quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it. And it got us all into the conversation of what is black, what is white, what does color matter, what does it mean? And things that I had never considered before, like what a person identifies as is what they truly are. To them. But to everyone else, we are what we look like. We are what we look like. I mean, you can think inside you are slim. Like right now, inside, I could think I have a body of, Idris Elba. But you may not think so. You know what I'm saying? I could think that I am an itsy bitsy spider of the water spout. You'd be like, what is this black man talking about? He ain't no itsy bitsy spider. But whatever I think has no bearing on what the rest of society thinks. But Rachel Dolezal brought all of that to the forefront. So we got to respect game. We got to respect it. This woman went to Howard University, a predominantly black college, an HBCU, historically black college or university, as a white woman, and then wanted to sue them because she said, y'all denying me access to black stuff. Hello? Hello? How many of y'all remember Rachel Dolezal? If y'all remember Rachel Dolezal, give it up for Rachel Dolezal. I don't know. I just thought that was I thought that was like very rich. She, I'll never forget her, man. And I saw videos of her online with her boyfriend, her black boyfriend, making songs to her, calling her his Nubian queen. Oh yeah, the bunny hole is deep. You know what I'm saying? The bunny hole is deep. He was doing like old Bobby Brown type songs to her. You know what I'm saying? My prerogative. I mean, the whole thing. Bad rapping over slow beats. You know that shit LL Cool J used to do? That he don't even do no more? This fool was doing it for Rachel Dolezal. He loved him some Rachel Dolezal. And then she had two brothers. She had two brothers that her mother and father adopted. And she was passing those two black brothers. She was passing them off as her kids. But turned out those were not her kids. And then she had a picture of Uncle Ben's off the box, off the rice box, and said that was her father. And who outed her was her real mother and father, who one day said, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of her acting as if she didn't come from us. I'm tired of her pretending that those are her kids when those are her adopted brother and sister. I'm tired of her saying the Uncle Ben's man is her father when I'm her father. And they're the ones who ruined her. Yeah. In fact, Rachel Dolezal was putting nooses in her yard. Oh yeah, she was going for big air. Big air on the blackness. Big air on blackness. She put nooses and stuff in her own yard and called the cops and said, they harassing me because I'm black. They keep harassing me. It's so racist around here. All these white folks, these bad white folks so racist around here. Put that outside in the yard. Put that out in the yard, baby. Now, that's my opinion, because the fact is we don't know. But they never, ever, look, the police never were able to find fingerprints or any evidence of anyone else putting anything in her yard. But she kept calling the police, saying they're putting nooses on my doorstep. They're putting hate mail in my mailbox. They weren't mailing the mail. They were dropping the mail off in her mailbox. So Rachel Dolezal was a very interesting story for 2015. And with that, I feel like that's the table to set. And some of y'all forgot about Rachel. And some of y'all like, Rachel was kind of cute. I like Rachel. With her fro, and then she had like not a fro, she had like braids and stuff. And like, I don't even know what you call it, man. I don't have hair. So I'm follically challenged. But it was like individuals, and you know how black women do their hair, white people. You know how black people do their hair. Black women who have long hair and stuff, like extensions and stuff. Like extensions, like braids with like extensions in them. And she looked very sisterish. They was way down here and stuff. Y'all remember? And she had the spray on tan that's just in there, just getting it. All right. First call. I would go to Kim. Hey, Kim, how you doing, lady?
How's the kid?
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to you.
You know it, lady.
Before we get rolling, I wanted to say to my oldest daughter, happy birthday. My daughter is a New Year's baby. She was born 3 seconds after midnight. She will choke me if I tell her age, so we'll be quiet about that. But if you hear me, your mommy said, happy birthday, Natalie. I love you.
Look, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Natalie. We love you, girl. That's it. That's what's up.
And one more thing. Tim, I appreciate you allowing me to speak on your show daily. This has been one of the hardest years ever for me. I recently lost my mother. I am an only child, so both of my parents are gone. And it's been my therapy. I know you can't hear it in my voice, but I'm still grieving big time. I miss my mother, Barbara Ann Newman. Love you, Mommy. So let's get rolling.
Wow. Deep. Do you,
Yeah.
well, first of all, my condolences, of course. I've heard you speak of your mother before, and she lives through you now at this point. So you're carrying the torch. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
You
Yes.
know that. You know that. All right.
Yes. I'm gonna do right by my parents.
That's right.
So it's been a hell of a year. It looks like it's gonna roll over to the next. It's rolling. It's rolling.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you. It's been a year of the baton, the nightstick, the bullet in the ass, the year of Trump. It's a lot. You know, we got a lot. We got a lot here.
Stuff is coming in lightning fast. I mean, wow. They don't even let us breathe. It's like, wow. You keep talking about you got to have some content for your different shows. No, you got plenty content because there's plenty fools out there doing shit.
But you know, I like to know what people like. I want to know what my people want. Like, you know, it's a lot of stuff going on, but what's important to us may not be what's important to the mainstream. So, you know, that type of thing. You feel me?
Well, I can't speak for all the people, but for myself, what made me gravitate towards you is truth. You speak truth. I got tired of this filtered ass news. I felt like somebody was dumbing me down. And I don't know if anybody have experienced it. Once you start getting the truth and then you watch mainstream news, it really physically feel like you're being pressured or dumbed down. So just keep speaking truth like you've been doing. Tim?
No doubt.
It's true. That's the way it goes with me. So I mean, I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm serious. I go to you first, then I go watch the stupid news. They clowning. They insulting our intelligence. These people is a joke. We want the truth. There's people, I mean, they really think Americans is dumb. And I know they monitor and everything that you're saying. And I know they're saying, damn, these people just pretty sharp.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of sharp people out here.
Right.
I mean, I always feel, I can't wait to hear from Bass. I can't wait. I'm just like, because he always just come with the real.
Yep.
And so many people, Rob, I mean, so many people. And it's all about truth. And what I love about it, I love the diversity. I do. I really do. I really do. So, but I don't want to keep running my mouth. I want to hear everybody else. I enjoy listening to everybody else. Because I go a mile a minute.
Well, look, you know we got much love for you, Kim. You are a mainstay here. You are a fixture here on the Tim Black Show, Tim Black at Night Show. And, hey, look, man, we're just glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you, lady. Give it up for Kim Santana. God damn it. I'm going to put you on hold, man. Hey, look, man. Kim said a lot of cool things, man, but for real, like, this show wouldn't be great without her either. You know, she humble like that. That's why we love her so much, you know. Kim is like, she just calls it like she see it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful quality in herself. That's why real recognize real. Like, we here. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's keep it moving, though. Hey, what's up, Montague? How you doing, my friend?
What up, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. Who's this?
Mr. Carter, man.
Mr. Carter, man, I got to get used to your number, man. You, everybody's numbers are really close, man. Really close. What's going on? Happy New Year, my brother.
Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year to your crew, man. I finally got to catch y'all from the beginning.
That's what's up. That's true. That's true. My man Carter be calling in the middle and towards the end. Look, Carter. I let my people hear the show last night, and I tell you, man, Nambi ripped that shit. Nambi did her thing.
Man, we was still talking about that like an hour past the show. Yeah, man. That's how we chop it up on the daily, man.
Yeah, she's good people, man. You know, man, between you two, man, y'all two, man, that's definitely a great addition, man. I'm glad you phoned in, man. Now, what is something that stuck out for you in 2015, Carter?
Man, in 2015, a whole lot of foolishness stuck out for me, man.
Right.
There was a whole lot of foolishness going on around the world, and it's not. I mean, maybe because because of the internet and everything, we get to see how much foolishness. Sorry, white people, we get to see how much foolishness y'all be doing around the world, and from everything, the ISIS attacks, the fear mongering, the shit talking about Obama, all the way down the line, Fox News acting a fool all year long, Donald Trump showing his ass.
Right.
I'm sorry, I ain't made me cuss on your show.
No, we good. It's the internet, baby.
That Donald Trump showing off, man, talking the most smack I've heard any politician talk ever, and a lot of people are rooting for him just to hear how reckless he gets. I really don't think people realize that he's really that reckless in real life.
Right.
I don't think y'all want that guy on the ballot, man.
Right. Yeah, he could start World War III, couldn't he?
He probably would just to do it, just for the hell of it. Me and I be talking. I said if Donald Trump wins, he's gonna release the zombies, man.
The zombie. I can see. You know
He's
what?
gonna release the zombie virus.
Right.
It's gonna be the Walking Dead for real.
Walking Dead for real. Yeah, you're right though, Carter. Man, a lot of people take him. They take him as a joke. It's like an experiment to them, But in reality,
right.
He is a dangerous dude.
Right. They don't realize that behind the foolishness Donald Trump says, he's still right there in your face with what he believes is true. He sat right there on stage and said, "I've paid off these guys to do my dirt for years."
Yep.
He said it flat out on stage, and nobody uttered a word. They just skipped right past it. Donald Trump represents what dirty billionaires do if they ever get in a position of political power, because they are already behind the scenes.
Right.
But to you, brother, man, you've been ripping it up all year, man. And I appreciate the show. I'm glad you're still around, still tearing it up, still putting out news, still being yourself, not letting the haters get to you, man. You keep doing your thing, Tim.
That's no doubt, man. I will, man. And with the support of folks like yourself, man, it gives me motivation, man. It keeps inspiring me to keep going and going, because it's been a tough road, man. But my people that can carry me through, man. No doubt. No doubt.
And that's all I got for right now, man. I'm about to pop the top list of the show. I'll get back in here.
That's no doubt, man. Yo, give it up for my man, Mystical Carter, yo. That's what's up, man. Mystical. Yeah, man. A lot of people don't know, man. Mystical Carter been around, man. He been watching me, man. He been supporting my channel from day 2. Day 1, that's me being here just putting out videos. So anybody who's inspired by what I do, let me just tell you, man, I put out videos for the first 6 months. No one knew who I was. No one watched the shit but me. In fact, maybe on a video I had 100 views and 50 of them were me. But what I was doing was watching, examining myself to see how I could do better. So you have to put the time in, all right? Have to put the time in. And I just want to inspire you, man. I just want to tell you, man, if 2016 may be your goal to get your own thing going. Let it be known. I got a business, and we can work together on a business tip. But more than that, if you don't even want to, you don't have to work with me. Let me just tell you. One tip I tell you definitely, you got to put the work in. This show right here I've been doing, this started on a 90-day challenge to see if I could do a show a day. And to make a long story short, I figured if I could go 90 days doing the show a day, at the end of the 90 days, I will have done a year and a half worth of shows, because the average person puts out a show a week, maybe 2. Feel me? So it was a selfish reason. Like, I want to get better quickly. And I've been able to do that, man. So that's it. No more speech. But if you are inspired to do something similar to this, that's my suggestion. Work. Grind. Don't look for breaks. Grind. Don't ask people for help. Grind and just get better and better. And then you will develop an audience if you stay true to it. All right. Let me keep it moving now. I think I got my man Los. What up, Los?
Oh, shit, what up, man? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, a little bit, man. You all right?
Yeah, hold on, let me get away. Yeah, man, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, Happy New Year's to you, Carlos. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, man, pretty good, man. They got me in here at work today, man. You know, each year they started getting slicker and slicker. You know, we used to get paid to be off, and then we wouldn't get paid to be off, and now we just ain't off at all.
God damn.
Man, that's the game, though. Yeah, that's the game, though. When you don't work for yourself, you just gotta roll with the punches until you're able to do something for yourself.
Right.
But yeah, man. But it's been an interesting year, man. It really has, man. I think for me, it's just been the reality of like a lot of people is racist and don't even know it. Like I feel like that's been my biggest awakening. This year, because first, you just look at people like, oh, you racist, whatever, and then I started looking deeper into it, and I was like, a lot of these people really think they're not racist. But man, it's the media doing what they do. I've been into a lot of this stuff for probably since like '05. Like my first awakening was have you ever seen the movie? What's the name of that movie? America, Freedom to Fascism by Aaron Russo.
No, I never
saw. He's the guy that did the movie. Yeah, he did the movie Trading Places.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a real good movie. Like he pretty much breaks down the whole tax system and talks about how there's really no law or amendment saying that you're supposed to pay taxes, but they kind of just do it by force. Pretty much if you don't pay your taxes, you're gonna see the consequences from it. But there's no real law or amendment saying that. It was just a big awakening, man. So I've been seeing a lot of this stuff for years. So really, it's nothing new to me. With the killing of innocent people, with the the way that the news try to sway you to think this, these fake bullshit politicians, they get up there. It's just all entertainment. But at the end of the day, it's really is to keep you busy. Keep your mind busy on other things than the things that really matter the most.
Right. I agree, man. Yeah, man.
But
we had so much, man. This year has been full of so many stories, so many headlines, so many interesting plot twists, a lot of fuckery, a lot of foolery, a lot of lies. And a lot of deception, and a lot of racism and a lot of hate. All of it.
Man, they done showed, man, they done really came out the bag this year. It's just a big reality check. I hope a lot of people don't forget, because a lot of people tend to forget, and then, they get that reality check every now and then, but yeah, never forget what's going on out here and the reality of the world we live in, man. It ain't pretty. The American dream is nothing but that. It's just a dream. It's not real. It's a facade.
Right.
They doing things, oh man, it's in a cancer thing. I know I don't know if you had you ever done a show on that. Man, I've been, left and right. Within the last probably 5 months, 3 close people to me came down with cancer. One of them passed away, and one, for the other two, it's a great possibility that they're going to pass away. And just, how this year they've been coming out talking about, like, I have seen one, it might have been in a group, I'm not sure where I've seen it, but I've seen one thing where they're talking about how even chicken now causes cancer, the stuff they're using in the chicken now.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell do you eat? You can't eat the vegetables because they're made by Monsanto.
Right.
You can't eat the bacon, you can't eat beef, you can't eat chicken. They modifying fish, What the hell do you eat? You can't drink the water. They put the fluoride and other things in that.
Right.
What the hell do you eat? it's crazy, man. But those types of things nobody's talking about. Like that honestly scares me. Like I feel like this generation right now, this is a generation that a lot of us ain't gonna make it to these 60s. things of that nature. Because you got people coming, you know, in their 20s. You know, it's coming very common for people in their 20s and 30s to come down with cancer.
You're right. You're right. People are coming up with cancer a lot earlier than they used to. Man, I do intend, man. Look, in 2016, I do intend to do more shows, to do shows about health, about food. That's one of the recommendations. Like, Tim, give us some healthy stuff. Talk about health. Let's talk about longevity, life longevity. So that's something we're going to get into. Definitely.
Yeah, we definitely need to, man, because that's really one of the biggest topics we need to be talking about, because, hell, what's the point of fighting for justice when you ain't going to even be here to enjoy it, or the quality of life you have?
Right.
You know, you can't even enjoy it. Yeah, you know, so yeah, I'm dreading, you know, I work out, 4 or 5 days a week. I'm dreading, these first couple months, because the New Year resolution, people going to be all in the way at the gym.
Right.
You know, but it's all good, though. It's a yearly thing. You know, it happens every year. You know, everybody come in, beat us about a month or two, and they dip out.
Get tired, go tired, go home.
Yeah, man, it's all good though, man. But hey, man, I'm glad I found your show, man.
That's what's up.
The thing I like about your show the most is that, you're bringing up topics that need to be talked about, and kind of, you really, your show, you let people talk, you don't try to narrate what people gonna say or cut them off or hang the phone up on them when they saying something you don't agree with, unless they just being ignorant,
Right.
But, you let people talk and put their point of view out there, and I like that, and I really appreciate that.
Hey, man, well, look, Carlos, man, you one of my main callers, one of my favorite callers, man, because you always just speak your mind, man, and that's what makes this show great. Like I keep saying it, I don't think people really listen and like take it in. This show was great. It's better than most shows because of the audience. It ain't just me. Like, yeah, I got to do stuff, but without good callers like you, it wouldn't be good, man. It wouldn't be it would be an average show without my callers. You feel me? So thank you, Carlos, for being here, man. I appreciate you, dog.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Keep doing your thing, man. I plan on being here, man. I don't know, maybe next year we can work on some things, because I kind of been wanting to get into doing videos and things of that nature. So I don't know, maybe next year could be a great year for that.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what that advice was for earlier, because I know as much as you guys call in, I know some people got the bug, like, you know what, maybe I need to, go ahead and do my thing, because, it's kind of a natural progression. People get used to talking in front of people. And for real, everybody who listens, who calls up to this show, you doing more than most people do. You need to realize that. Most people talk to a camera with nobody around. You guys are talking live to like 5 platforms. You're talking to Stitcher Radio, iTunes Radio, Blog Talk Radio. Then I got you on Meerkat, and I got you on YouTube. So most people that you watch on YouTube, they ain't talking to nobody live, man. They record it 18, 20 times, keep recording over it. You guys, so I want to inspire y'all to do more if that's what you want to do. You feel me?
Man, that's what we need, man, because I know, like, for me, myself, I love talking about these topics, because these topics matter the most, because these are the things that affect us. It's like, honestly, I get more from this than I get from going to church every Sunday. I'm not going to lie. Because in church, they're not talking about these real topics. These are the things that affect us day to day. You go in church, they give you a bunch of feel good, where your tithes at,
right.
all that bullshit, but, here, you keep it straight, you talk about things that's current in our time, So, yeah, man, keep doing your thing, man. I really appreciate it.
That's what's up, man. Y'all give it up for my man, Los. What state you in again, Los? Carolina?
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee, man. That's what's up, guys. That's it, man. That's Carlos, man. Hey, man, I'm just like you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? I like shows where people don't get cut off. I like shows where the host is not so big-headed and not so, self-absorbed that he's willing to listen to someone else's point of view. And my belief is, man, maybe, you know what? I'm a little older, as y'all can see, right? I'm a little older. And when someone disagrees, or even if I think someone's point of view is really screwed up, because there's some people out there, man, let's just face it, man, they need help. But I'm not going to be able to help anybody, man. People get defensive when you attack them. So I try not to be that guy. But other people, man, I don't think they're in it for the people. They're in it for themselves. Because when you in it for people, you don't do the things that make people run away. You do the things that make people stay. You do things to invite them in. So that's all I try to do, man. I'm not a saint. I'm just someone who I really want to be effective. I don't just want to do a show. I want to really be effective and open up the dialogue. And if that's what you're about, you'll hear people out. Even if you disagree with them, you hear them out, you let them talk, you'll make your points, you counter them, you'll keep it light if you can, right? Because nobody want to feel like the world is over, and it's not, because we got to still live in it, right? All right. That's what's up, man. Look, let me keep it moving. Thank you, Carlos. Great call, as usual. Hey, you live with Tim Black. Who's this?
Of course, it's your usual Montague.
Montague, what's up, my friend, man? Good to hear from you, man. Happy New Year, Montague.
Well, happy New Year to everybody on the whoever's listening to your show or watching on the tube, whatever. I personally don't celebrate New Year's Day or New Year's Day. I wait till my birthday, which is 23 days from now, on January 22nd. So that's when I officially celebrate the New Year, because that's when I turn another year of life. That's when a new year of my life begins. So that's when I celebrate. But I definitely I have to agree with some of the other callers. I definitely appreciate the fact that I ran into your show and I've been able to listen in and be able to listen to all the callers who participated. People who participated in the Speak On It group, we're definitely building something, and I really like the direction it's going, because, to be honest with you, I've discovered your channel by watching the Drunken Peasants, and for a while that was like a good source of news for me. But then after I started watching your show, I kept on watching it. I started calling in, getting more and more active with your channel, and to me, the Drunken Peasants is like something I don't even want to watch anymore. Wow. Because it's like, just like Carlos said, it's like their church, and they're just preaching in the choir. They're not going in depth into the topics that really need to be talked about. It's like they just pull stuff from off the internet, and they just they talk about it for a little bit, but then at the same time they already say that they're not supposed to be taken seriously. So
right, that's true, man.
So
I feel you, Montague. Just so people know, man. I'm back. I think it was about a year ago, Montague. You probably know this, man. Mm-hmm. I told my fans. I said, hey guys. It was like a decision I made one day, and I cleared it with my people. I said, hey guys, I want to start doing some segments where I talk about other YouTubers in order to get growth, to open a dialogue and let people know that we have a channel. It was definitely an agreed upon thing what we're going to do. So when I made a video about the people on Drunken Peasants, I was sincere, I'll say, in the subject that I wanted to talk about. Like, they did a video about some kid or whatever, and I disagreed with them. But that got me like on their show like 3 or 4 times, and I disagree with their ideology, to be honest with you. But
me too. But in some ways,
yeah, and their politics for the most part. But like I said, I don't have a problem kicking it with people. I don't have a problem having a dialogue. So that's the part where we kind of came together. But that's just a little context for people who don't know who the Drunken Peasants are.
I mean, like I said, they produce good content, good production value and whatnot.
True.
It's just, like the way we dive into issues here, I don't see that on other channels that, do regular live streams. Like, the only other channels that I really see that get, deep down in depth and do some investigative stuff are channels like Teal Deer and Sargon of Akkad.
Okay. Those
kind of channels that they don't really do a lot of live streaming, but they make a lot of videos that dive deep into a lot of particular, subjects and get very forensic with it. And but this show, your show, is live, and we do the exact same stuff that Teal Deer and Sargon do on a daily basis, and that's what I really like. And now I'm going to basically this. Like I said, I just want you to keep going. Keep going. Keep doing the good that you're doing. Because we need more people like you. And matter of fact, I need to put my hat in the ring. And you have been one of the inspirations that are pushing me to, put my hat in the ring. Because back when YouTube was just getting started, I used to do commentary videos.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden, when YouTube made a lot of changes, I stopped doing commentaries, and then I wound up accidentally erasing them one day. And those were very good commentaries. They saw a lot of views, a lot of good traffic. And so I want to get back into doing that. And hopefully I will have enough time to do that, as well as run for city council here in Richmond, because I also plan to run for city council next year.
Man, hold on, man.
And to be honest with you, from what I'm hearing on this show, by all the calls and whatnot, and the people that participate in the Speak On It group, I think a lot of people have the ability, if we were to run for a public office in our local areas, and Carlos, for example, were to run for city council in Nashville, Tennessee, and he was able to assemble a team of people like him, and I was able to assemble a team of people like me here in Richmond. We could start changing the whole power structure just from the local level by just running for public office, winning public office, and exposing a lot of this corruption that's been going on for years, at the local government, which comes down from the top.
I agree, man. I agree. That that's a
And I think that's the direction. Like Kim, like Carlos, Rob, everybody that's on the YouTube chat. I hope y'all have the inclinations to run for public office. Please run for public office, because right now it is down to us. And as they say, all politics are local. So if we want to change things, we got to start at the local level, and we start by changing the makeup of our local governments.
Amen.
It starts with us, and we need to have it finished with us.
That's an important point, man. People need to really think about that. I mean, don't dismiss what Montague's saying, okay? Because if you want to change things, being a part of that change may be more than consisting of you pushing a button in a voting booth. You may need to actually be someone that's championing. Don't just wait for me to say it. What about you? You feel me? Montague. Hey! Yeah, it got really loud there, man, like a train went past you real quick.
Yeah, there's a plane flying over there.
Okay.
I'm a few miles away from the airport.
Okay, that's what's up, man. But look, Montague, man, thank you so much, man. We'll talk more about the city council.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll talk more about what your aspirations are, man. You got my support. You know that, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, guys. Give it up for my man Montague, man. Once again. No doubt, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm shouting too loud, man. I don't want to have to shout. I want to just be able to talk like my man Marcel over there at the New Media Radio. Marcel be like, hello guys, how you doing? This is what we're looking at. This is what we're doing. All right. But no, man, Montague, he brings up a very important point, folks, and I hope that everyone in Meerkat land, right, people in YouTube land, and don't be offended. But don't you point at people. Look, I want people to feel like I'm talking to them. I'm talking to you, Meerkat people. I'm talking to you because you have great. Look, it's not for one person. You have to say, I'm the person. That's it. It ain't no anointing gonna happen. People run around and go, I knight thee. I christen thee. Nah, man. That's not how it works, ladies, women, Kim Santana, Latrice, Laura, Ghost of Joy. This is how it works. You christen thee. And as you walk into that, you embody it, and it becomes reality. But look, change gonna come only if we make it come, and maybe it needs you. Maybe it's waiting on you. So look, I appreciate what Montague said. That's it, man. Look, consider it. Considering making things better in your community by being active in your community. The only reason why, and I don't want to discourage any of you from doing it, I do not want to compromise. You understand? If a subject comes up, because see, remember, Tim Black used to work in certain jobs, right? I do not want to compromise my voice based on my pay or my election. That's me. That's not an excuse for you because you don't know yet, all right? I've been around the bend a little bit, 41, been around, been some places, worked at some companies. I don't want that. I know me. I know who I am, okay? Right? So that's what makes me frown to the prospect of running for office or something, just because, look, man, I want to be able to rally the troops. Now, if somebody I know ran, I'm the guy they could send out as a surrogate. Okay? I'm a surrogate guy. I'm a guy that Montague would say, Tim, you know, and I go out and speak. I go warm the crowd up for him. We all have to know our strengths. Because the next day, if someone say, well, Tim, what do you think about this shooting? I'm going to tell them what I feel. I'm not going to filter it. I'm not going to tone it down. And none of that. You understand what I'm saying? At all. Bam! So I'll do better as a surrogate than I would as a candidate. But we all have roles that we could play. Let me keep it moving, guys. But I'm sure that you understand what I'm talking about. Bass, how low can you go?
Hey, Tim, how you doing?
Hey, man, Bass, man, thank you so much, man, for being here, man. Happy New Year to you, and you know why, man. Thank you for helping this show. What up, Bass?
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, man.
That's what's up, man.
I want to say happy birthday to Kim's daughter, too.
Yeah. There you go. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. New Year's baby. I had a friend from a long time ago. His son was a New Year's baby. It was always a big deal, you know?
Right. I don't know.
So, you know, 2015. What was that, man? Go ahead.
No, you're right on point, man. You go on there. Yeah, go right ahead, my friend.
Yeah. 2015, man. The biggest thing that really jumps out at me is the rampant corruption, like in politics and police and municipals and cities and stuff like that. And then Montague gets on here and talks about people getting into city council and stuff, which is a good idea. You know, especially some of those more seasoned people, male and female.
Right.
You know, I could see Kim holding down an office and getting things done around her city. A lot of other people too, man. Rob, Rapp, Labonte, Brooklyn, a lot of these people in your chat, and some of the people that have been calling in off of Meerkat and stuff too.
Yep.
They have good rationale, you know, and their heads screwed on right. They got the right idea about how things should go, about fairness, and you know, not judging people by the color of their skin, but more by the content of their heart and the way they convey themselves in public. You know, but something else about 2015 that jumps out at me, man, is, you know, I kind of tuned into your show. I know it's been a couple of years, man. It might have been back when the biker thing happened with the SUVs. Might have when I really started. I think I'd watched some clips from your show before that,
Right.
but I think that's when I subscribed, and I started following you then. But that's probably been one of the big things in my life this year, man, is watching your show. I kind of really don't watch TV in the evening anymore. I come to your show when I can, when I'm not working. And sometimes when I'm working, I hack into a back door, you know.
Right.
But you got to do what you got to do to keep up, you know.
It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah. But the thing is, man, is you've gathered up a group of people, of exceptional people, in your chat, on your Meerkat, and Stitcher Radio and all those people you pulled in. It's not an extremely large group. I'd like to see it a lot larger, just for you, to make things easier for you.
Right.
But you've drawn in some really great people, man, that have some really good opinions. I don't always agree with everybody, but man, I like the way everybody's willing to talk it out and state their opinions. And the people that you're selecting as moderators and stuff for your pages and stuff, man, they're doing a really good job of stomping on the trolls and stuff when they get in here and get stupid. So the chat room's always clean,
Yeah.
you know, always working well. But that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
And just a shout out for a better new year in 16 for everybody. Wolfpack. I will drop this one time in everybody's ear. If you want to really make yourself better, you need to think about switching to plant-based eating, all natural foods, and get away from all the processed stuff. I mean, it's made a difference for me.
Yep.
And I really noticed it because I've ate a little bit of animal products through the last month or so, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I can feel it. I feel the effect of the meat on my body. So I'm 2016. I'm going full plant-based, no more animal products whatsoever.
Wow. And you know what? We've had conversations about this type of about dietary diets and what have you. But we're gonna look. You know what? That's my second call about it. So we really need to look at health. 2016 need to be the year of health, man. We need to focus on health.
Yeah, because believe it or not, man, it makes you a better person too. It makes you more alert. You're more active. Since I've kind of gone plant-based, the activist side of me is even starting to pick up. I've always been a little bit of an activist, and I have a sister who's a real activist. You wouldn't want to get in her way, but it kind of runs in our family. I have cousins that are activists. You know, the people that are doing things. You know, working with children, working with the poor, working with vets and stuff like that. And matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to my nephew, Jordan Hamrick. He works at a place called Jerusalem Farm in Kansas City. Y'all go there and look it up. It's an outreach place where they go they live in a community and they go out and they remodel homes and build handicap ramps and stuff like that, put roofs on houses and charge these people very little money. And they live in the oldest part of Kansas City. And they're doing a lot of good work there, this community of about 5 or 6 people. And they have a retreat that you can actually go there on the weekend. It's called Jerusalem Farms. Everybody ought to go on their website, just give them a shout out. Tell them Uncle Pat sent you.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
But, yeah. All right, man, you take care, and I'll be hollering at you.
You know it, man. Hey, guys, give it up for my man, Bass. How low can you go? Man, my man Bass said he'd be at work checking out the show, man. Carlos was at work checking out the show, and I'm saying, man, hey, look, man, I ain't gonna look. I ain't gonna get all misty, and it's too early for that shit, right? But I'm just saying, man, you guys don't know how it makes me feel, man, because you know people were telling me. You hear a lot of crap, right? So when I'm forming my plan of like what I'm doing with my life, remember, man, I left a good career to do this, to pursue my passion. People are like, man, people only care about entertainment, man. They don't care about real stuff. You can't make a career talking about real issues. So when I heard people like, sometimes people would criticize me. They don't know what I was dealing with when, just little stuff, but it goes to show you that the naysayers aren't always right. And it's always back to like, what are you trying to accomplish? You know what I'm saying? So I don't talk about Real Housewives. I don't talk about rumors and crap. Like, every once in a while I may do a video on it because I got to try to keep the lights on, but for the most part, 90% of my content is real deal important issues, I feel. And just the fact that, man, I got people that I don't know. They're not my cousins. they don't owe me favors. Bass don't owe me no favor. Kim don't owe me no favors. You know, Carlos don't owe me nothing. Mystical Carter don't owe me nothing. These people don't owe me. They tune in, and some people at work tuning in. I'm just saying. Oh, okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm just saying it's impressive. Not everybody can say that, right? Not everybody can say it. All right, so let me just keep it moving, man. And that show is not about turning people down. It's about building people up. So it's a little different. So I'm going to keep it moving. I just want you to know I appreciate y'all. All right? I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. All right. Hey, you're live with Tim Black. Who's this? Hello? Sound like I may be on hold. Someone's listening to the show, maybe.
Oh.
Hey, you're live with Tim Black. Who's this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, nice and clear. Who's this?
How you doing, brother? This is I Am Bald from New York State.
I am bald. Is that right? I am bald?
Bald. Bald. B-A-A-L.
Oh, I am bald. Okay. New York State. Give it up for my man from New York State. I am bald. What up, guy? How you doing? Happy New Year to you, man. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, that's great, man. So you're a new caller, right? I don't think I've heard you call in before.
New caller, but I'm on your YouTube channel. Been on there for a while.
Okay. So, man, please tell me, sir, from New York State, what in 2015 is really like, what stuck out to you this year?
What stuck out to me this year is, of course, I'm a black male, so it was pretty much all the shootings that have been going on of the unarmed black males and stuff like that. And I wanted to talk about that briefly.
Okay.
Because, my take on that is, a lot of us are pissed off with it and upset. And then you get a lot of us, they choose to go marching and stuff like that. I think that's a waste of time. And I was just listening to the other caller. He was talking about city council and stuff like that. And my message for 2016 for black people is, if you want to change things as far as all of the shootings and corruption and whatnot, you got to run for state legislature, and then a lot of you're gonna have to be district attorneys and stuff like that. That's where the power is. Marching is it's pretty much done. So a lot of our people, we hate the system, but in order to change the system, you got to be a part of the system.
Okay.
And that's what a lot of us just don't seem to understand, Become a lawyer, If you want to get justice, you got to become a lawyer. You got to do stuff like that. So instead of us being mad, upset, with that whole Tamir Rice thing, oh, no, we didn't get justice for him. Well, you got to change. You got to get up in there and change that system.
All right. Hey, I hear what you're saying, and I understand it has merit. I'm not going to say it doesn't have merit. I agree with it. I agree with it to a certain extent. But I tell you what is more powerful than any degree, any position, any district attorney, and that is money. Money make the world go round.
Too.
Yeah, money. So if you don't want to run for office, and if you don't want to be a lawyer, you put your money behind a candidate that you buy, because they are for sale, sir.
Definitely.
So that's truly, you know what I'm saying? I feel the way we need to go. We need to start pooling our resources and start putting some of these people in our pockets. And then we control the district attorneys. We control the mayor.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you feel where I'm coming from, but I'm with you with the marching.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
with you on the marching. Yeah. That's out. That's not going to work. You're right.
That's a waste of time.
I feel you, man. In fact, I was just talking to somebody about that earlier today, about how we need to pool resources. But that's why what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, and I'm not doing it yet, man, for real. Look, man, this month, I've reached over 750,000 people. Unbelievable, ain't it? 750,000 people. There are some cable channels who don't get views like that. But the message has to be something that's going to impact and make other people talk. It can't just be me. So, like, the media is important and then money is important. I think those two things, they put fire under asses, because a lot of the changes, a lot of shit you see that does happen, it happens because of attention. People hate attention. A roach hates the light.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The roaches hate light, and so do thieves and criminals. But yeah,
Yeah, brother. I got something else, and I get off.
Go ahead, man.
You ever thought about like going into radio or doing like a record your stuff so you can like get a talk show for TV or something like that?
You know what, man? TV's coming this way. I thought about that, but TV is coming our way, man. We are the new TV. You know, the internet is where it's at, man. We don't want FCC controlling what I talk about. You know, I'm having problems now getting sponsorship because I speak the truth, man. I'm not going to let someone constrain me. But as far as radio, yes.
Yeah.
But the internet is where they're trying to get to. And in a year from now, you're going to see all these networks, you're going to see all these folks on the radio trying to be where I'm at right now. But I'm already going to have a jump on them because I will have had my fan base built. I'm in the long game business. The long game. But yeah, I'm with you, and that's what I want. I want my own network, but not just me on it though, Ball. I want other people. I want Kim on my network. I want Montague on my network. I want Ball on my network. You understand what I'm saying? I want it to be, an umbrella for people with who are speaking about issues that matter. And we can do that on the internet.
I hear you.
You feel me?
Hey, Happy New Year. And have a good one, brother.
That's it, man. Happy New Year to you, man. I appreciate it, man. Give it up for my man Ball, man. New York State. New York State, y'all. That's what's up. Yeah, man. A lot of people don't know that, man. So that's my goal, man. It was never about me, man. It's not about Tim Black. How big can I get this YouTube channel? It's not. Bump that. That's some BS. How big can I get my YouTube channel? You may come in, and I'm not knocking anybody who comes in who wants to do that, but I don't own YouTube. Never will. My whole idea is, man, we just build something. And look, if tomorrow I came out with an app, people would get it, especially if it was free. And then we don't need YouTube no more, do we? YouTube is just a delivery mechanism. That's all TV is. But when you go through TV, they get to tell you what to do. Now, if they give me a show and they say, do as you do, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to do. But they're not going to do that. Like they did. Look at Dave Chappelle. Look at Dave Chappelle. He's a comedian and couldn't tell jokes the way he wants to. Come on, man. A comedian can't tell jokes the way he wants to. Highest rated comedy show on TV. Couldn't tell jokes the way he wanted to. They wanted to control that shit. They already making all the money off of him. He had to walk away from all that money. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. And I think Sirius Radio is the same way. Look. Some people know Opie and Anthony. Some people are aware of it. Whether you like Opie and Anthony or not, they fired that dude. That show was successful. They got pissed at him. They didn't care how popular he was to the brand. Hell, the show was called Opie and Anthony. They still got rid of him. I don't want to put my life on it. Nah, man. I already worked at Verizon, MCI, WorldCom, Pitney Bowes, Lockheed Martin, Revolution Health Group, owned by Steve Case, founder of AOL. I done already worked at places where people can say, oh, that's nice. So sorry, Tim. Well, we're going to have to go ahead and let you go. I mean, I've been in situations like that. We're downsizing, and it's nothing personal. If it was up to us, I mean, we would really feel bad about letting you go, Tim. Really want you to stick around. We really like you, and you're a really great guy. All right, close the door, Tim. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I know you were back, Tim. I thought you left. People don't care about us, man. So I got a hard time, man, wanting to go back into that arena, man. I do. Y'all feel me? For obvious reasons. There were numerous stories this year that caught my attention. Let me rattle off a few stories, and then we'll just, I don't know, talk about them. How about that? Did I bring this person in yet? Damn it, I don't know if I brought you in. Let me make sure I brought you in. Hey, you're live with Tim Black. Did you already comment? I just want to make sure.
Hi, how you doing? Could you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you pretty well. Who's this?
This is Linda from VA.
Okay, I couldn't. It sounded a little. I couldn't hear you that well. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
This is Linda from VA. I took my phone off. I turned the speakerphone off. Can you hear me better now?
Damn, I could try that one. Say that one more time for me, lady.
I turned my speaker off on my phone so you can hear me clear. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound a little bit better. How you doing? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you too. Thank you. This is Linda from VA.
Linda, okay, Linda from last night. You call. Hey, man, how you doing, Linda? Welcome back, lady. 2015.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby.
So what stood out for me this year is two things, unlike the other gentleman. The number of young black males behind bars, and they're given what you call here in VA football digits. I mean, young black males, 17, 18, 19, and 20, given 30, 40, 50, 60 years. I know some said 80 years. And I mean, it's just too much, It's just overwhelming to even think about that. They haven't even come up with about 40 years, 50, 60, 70, 80 years in prison, some on first offense, And another thing that stood out is that the love supporting, I guess the supporting the power that what do they call the LGBT community have, and so many of the movie stars, everybody coming out the closet.
Right, that's true.
And that I'm like, wow, and I know they have a lot of power everywhere, really, not just here but everywhere.
Right.
And a lot of people don't like to touch on that too much because I guess that's a sensitive topic, talking about the LGBT community.
I'll talk about them. I don't care. I'll talk about them. I don't care if they get upset. I mean, you live in America. It's free speech. We can talk about whoever, whatever. I just don't want to be hateful. Hateful is a different thing.
And what got me, the main thing that got me about that is that Bruce Jenner turned into Caitlyn, whatever he called himself.
Right.
And it was given the Woman of the Year award. Now, all the women, they could have chosen, a man to get the Woman of the Year award. And I mean, that was just sickening and sad to me.
Right. That's a hard pill to swallow. It is a hard pill to swallow. A lot of people were offended by that, actually.
Yeah, I certainly am. But I mean, those are two things, and especially that part about the young black males, just and every time you turn your television on, they're getting shot down, beat down, locked down. That because we have a lot here in Virginia. I mean, so many young black males. We're having a hard time here with that.
Right.
And with this kind of prison industrial complex,
Right. It's been a rough year, but look, Linda, I'm glad you came here. I'm glad you showed up. How'd you hear about my channel, Linda? I'm just curious.
I went on the blog time and just strolling down and reading up on different things, and like you said, you were talking about some interesting topics, so I just chose, to listen in.
Okay. Well, I'm very glad that you did, lady. I hope that you have a very prosperous, safe 2016, and hope to hear from you again, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you again. And hope you have a wonderful New Year, too.
Thank you, Linda from VA. Linda from VA, y'all. Get up for Linda, y'all. All right, let's run down a list of things, a list of stories and things that caught the attention of 2015. And let me see if you guys remember any of this. And I'll try not to put on the radio announcer voice, but I'm gonna try not to. It ain't gonna be easy because I got the mic up here. I'm trying not to pop too much. Okay. 2015. It was full of. Let me erase this one. Oh, she took my Caitlyn Jenner. You took my Caitlyn Jenner, Linda. I was going to talk about Caitlyn Jenner. Okay, Caitlyn Jenner. We all remember that. Adrian Peterson, child discipline. Adrian Peterson, the football player who was suspended for almost, how long was that? Almost was it a 4-year he lost in the sport because he hit his child with a switch? Oh, this caused a lot of controversy in 2015. TransAsia planes. Remember all those Asian airliner planes that went down in 2015? That was a big deal too, man. We were like wondering what the hell is going on with these Asian pilots. And then they did the meme with the meme with the who the fuck and holy fuck and who, and you remember that? You guys remember that? Okay, let's keep it moving. Charlie Hebdo, the terrorist attack in France, where the people who drew the pictures of Muhammad were gunned down. 5 people lost their lives. The Charlie Hebdo massacre. Then, of course, we got Bill Cosby, a.k.a. Pill Cosby. People talk shit about Bill. I just did a story on Bill last night, did a show about Bill. And I think Bill, at the end of the day, will be victorious behind the allegations. I don't think the allegations are going to stick. Sandra Bland, the 28-year-old woman who was found hung dead in her cell, who had just been in jail for a couple of days, arrested under questionable circumstances. They decided not to press any charges and hold no one liable for the death of Sandra Bland. That was a big deal for 2015. Then we got Freddie Gray. They also found Freddie Gray. They're doing a trial right now. One of the officers, not the officer who drove the van, but a passenger in the van who should have been checking on Freddie Gray, who was not. He was found to be not guilty of anything. He walked. That was a big issue, just happened. But we all know Freddie Gray is if I'm not mistaken, 25-year-old black man in Baltimore, Maryland, who had his spine severed in the back of a police van. Some people say his spine was severed before he got in the van. But according to authorities, they say it happened during the van ride, what they call a rough ride in BMO. All right? How many of you remember Bryce Williams? He's the nutty journalist, the asshole journalist, the gay journalist. And I said gay, just like when the terrorist does something, they say Islamic radical, whatever. Then we had a black gay journalist, right, who shot 2 reporters who used to work at a place he worked at because he was mad about the place he worked at. So he shot them and killed them while they were doing a story. Son of a bitch. Bryce Williams. Horrible name for a horrible individual. Jared Fogle went from Subway guy to hopefully his anus looking like a Subway. Wide enough to drive a Subway through it is what we hope for. Jared Fogle, that's the guy who we all know was convicted of child pornography, traveling across state lines to buy a minor, whatever. This guy's just, and if you listen to the real story, look, don't take this Jared Fogle thing lightly. This guy, there was a woman who gave testimony about her experience with Jared Fogle and how he was truly a predator and a very bold predator. All right? Former employee or consultant, it's for Subway, who had a lot to say, and she wore a wire. And that's part of the reason why they were able to get Jared Fogle. Not just Jared Fogle, but someone else who worked for his Jared Foundation. Another big thing in 2015 was the Confederate flag, y'all. How many of y'all remember the Confederate flag coming down? Keep it real. Confederate flag came down in South Carolina. That was a big deal. People were pissed off. Pissed off. I mean, it was the end of the Confederate flag from hanging in the state capitol and they also took off the Dukes of Hazzard, and they got rid of General Lee memorabilia. Oh man, I thought we was gonna have a race ride behind that shit. Y'all can't get rid of Daisy Dukes. Come on now. People were pissed. Dylan Roof. Y'all remember Dylan Roof? Dylan Roof, the white dude who wore the apartheid sticker shirt jacket and took pictures and held up Confederate flags and went into a church in South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, and killed 9 people while they were at a church meeting, a church event, attending church. Remember that? Okay. Big deal in 2015. Horrible, horrible. They took him in. Not only did they take Dylan Roof in unharmed, they bought the Bama lunch. That's right. They stopped at Burger King and fed him. That became a big deal. The McKinney swimming pool incident, where some kids came into the hood. They were responding to a flyer to come to a pool party. Someone at their high school said, hey, we're having a pool party. So they went to the pool party, and some people at the pool got mad there were so many blacks in the pool. What are all these black people doing in the pool? Well, all these people doing in the pool, and arguments ensued, and cops were called, and there was officer body roll or some shit running around on the ground and overreacting for cameras to show off his stunt skills, and he body slams a 14-year-old, 98-pound black girl in a bathing suit and then put his knee in her back. It was awful. People defended it. No destruction of property, nobody hurt. And we got an officer with his knee in the back of a barely clothed black girl for talking. It was a big deal. It was a big deal for 2015. Walter Scott shot in the back. Officer Jackass, I forget the officer's name, shoots Walter Scott, who tried to run away during a traffic stop or after a traffic stop. He was being pulled over. He had a warrant for, I think it was unpaid child support, I think it was. And he tried to run, and Walter Scott is caught on film shooting him in the back 4 or 5 times, planting evidence. All of this revealed because a man was in the bushes filming it. And guys, what was most damaging about that whole event? We had an officer with him who co-signed it all. So Walter Scott was dead on the ground, and we have the white officer doing the deed, but we have a black officer writing it up. Who says black people can't be screwed up too? Come on now. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Equal opportunity scumbags. I don't have this down, but I want to throw in Jeremy Mardis. I hope I'm getting that right. Jeremy Mardis, the little young, the 6-year-old autistic young man who was shot in the head by 2 officers. And first the story was the dad had a warrant and did something like back into the truck and caused the officers to be afraid, and the officers shot into the car, accidentally shooting a young 6-year-old autistic child and killing him and shooting the father in the head. And it turns out later that that's not what happened at all, that the father did not have warrants, that the officers were actually some like renegade bounty hunter type jackass dudes. I don't even know what they are. Moonlighting, working overtime, getting some extra money, and maybe had an axe to grind with the dad for whatever reason and decided to shoot into the car. Kind of a big deal. Trump. We can't, come on, man. What list would there be without Trump? Come on, man. Donald Trump. Donald Trump running for president. Donald Trump, the Trump Meister. Oh, man, Mr. Mexicans, illegal immigration, illegal aliens, illegal Mexicans. Just so many statements about them being rapists and them being bad people and coming here to take our benefits and things of that nature. Caused a lot of controversy. His comments about building a wall, who gonna build a wall, and even causing to the point where El Chapo, famed drug lord of the Singola, Sangala? I know I'm getting that wrong. Sonola cartel. That's what Sonola told Trump he better shut his mouth, puto, for you end up in the ground, though. Hey, they threatened to kill Trump. And it's still going on today. I mean, the Republican debates, Trump headlining those and looking like Trump going from being just a guy probably trolling to a guy that looks like he may steal the Republican nomination. Handedly. Not barely, but handedly. And last I have on my list, Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice, young man whose case, we know where that is right now. Tamir Rice, 12-year-old kid playing with a gun at a park. Gun down. We did a full show on Tamir Rice. Horrible situation. We know now that they decided not to press any charges. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't want to get too upset for 2016 going into it, but the Tamir Rice story really, it still bothers me. Still gets me upset that people would justify that shooting. Decided that it was no criminal charges could be laid against the officer who decided in 2 seconds that this young man should be shot. So anyway, that was 2015. A lot of stories, a lot going on. And it's been a hell of a year, right? It's a hell of a year. All of it hasn't been bad. We've had some good stuff happen this year. I just can't think of what. I mean, the hoverboards made a big splash. Hoverboards made a big splash, right? I don't know. Anybody got any good news that happened in 2015? None of that was good. I'm looking at it now like, wow, none of that was good news. All of it, every bit of it was bad news. I went on TV in 2015, first time ever on TV. I did the Dr. Phil show. That was good. But I was only there because I was talking about somebody doing bad. If I had made a video trashing a woman who had left her children in the car and they could have died, and if it wasn't for that, and then her getting money and me dissing her for it, but I praised her. I helped her raise money to begin with. Sort of like I'm helping Gina Best, who I will be interviewing on Sunday. We will take another look at her story of her daughter, India Kager. Guys, check it out. We'll be looking at India Kager's story. And if you don't know, you need to stay tuned about a young woman who was a veteran, who was a mother, dearly loved, quiet-spoken, artistic, creative woman who was shot down in Virginia Beach by Virginia Beach police. And we're going to get into that story. I'm going to have her mother on the show Sunday, and we're going to talk about it as a follow-up and talk to Miss Gina Best. Hashtag India Kager. That's also a 2015 story. But like I said, it's like so many. But once again, you know, we try to support. We don't just tear down on this show. We want to support. We want to uplift as well. We'll call people out, but let's call it good too. Let's do some good while we're doing some calling out. So look, that's everything I had listed, and I just wanted to make sure I got to that. I don't think everyone remembers the tumultuous year that we had in 2015, man. Everything that went on. You know, and look, and most of these, I just went down, like, I just tried to go back in my head, like, what went on? And I know I missed some stuff. So anything that I missed or anything that you wanted to speak on, you know, hopefully, like, I inspired some people to call back up. The number is 323-870-4064. Phone line's still open. And call up and let me know how you feel, man. Anything that you would like to talk about in 2015. You have the floor if you want it, okay? What was the deal with the Trans-Asia planes? Why were they going missing like that? You know, if my mom was on a plane and then the plane just disappears. I mean, how does a plane just disappear? A plane. We have satellites. How does a plane, I'm still trying to figure that out. And I haven't thought about it for a while, but when I think about when you're looking at a story, when the story is unfolding and you're there, it's a little bit different. When you start thinking about it, it's like they lost a plane, y'all. Look, I can't imagine losing a car. Right? Maybe I'm getting the story. Maybe I remember it wrong. Didn't they lose a plane? Did they ever find that plane? Dude, I can't imagine losing a bike. I can imagine someone stealing my bike, and people did steal my bike. I had a bike called the Black Bike. It was black. That's it. We just painted it. It was from parts. My older brother, Gene, helped me put it together. People in the neighborhood, we did what we need to do to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I remember the bike. It was a black bike. I didn't take that black bike in the house that night. And when I came out, after it was daytime, the bike was gone. But can you imagine? No one stole the plane, man. It's just gone. Gone, go bye-bye. Plane go bye-bye. Not an empty plane parked at a damn airport that somebody could just take and steal and fly away. A plane with people on it. Gone. Y'all feel me? All right. I'm just saying that shit is crazy. If you think about it, that's crazy. That is crazy. How does that even happen? Everybody fired. Get out of here. I'm just washing windows. Get out of here. You get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Just walk in, fire everybody. Dog could be sitting in the corner. You're fired, dog. Get the fuck out. Get out of here, dog. Get out. I want everybody here gone, all the furniture gone, all the computers wiped and reloaded, everybody gone. I want everyone out immediately. This place, in fact, you can't burn the building down, but I want to burn it down, start over. I mean, dude, look, that ain't incompetence. That's not gross negligence. Look, if they lived in times of kings and queens, the king would just be like, just bring me everybody's head. Just bring everybody head, stack them all up here. All here, just want a bunch of heads, cut off heads, severed heads, all around the room. That's all I want. I don't want to talk about the shit no more. Bring me everybody's head. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm crazy, but am I wrong? How the hell are you going to lose a plane and still have a damn job? With people on it. People. Somebody's mother, somebody's sister, somebody's child, somebody's wife, somebody's husband, somebody's kids. Child, that's kid. Somebody's mistress. Mistress. But you know what I'm saying? Somebody's sugar daddy. Women like, shit, don't mess with the sugar daddy. Somebody's boo. Somebody's beau. Someone's bae. All these words that start with B. Boo, bo, bae. Boo, bo, bae. Bubonic. Someone's bubonic blood. That's an inside joke for the 5150. All right, let me go to some calls, man. Where y'all at, man? It's New Year's. I know somebody called up drunk. Somebody called up drunk, talking smack to have fun with me as we bring in the new year. It's 10:37. Oh, man, I don't know if we're going to make it, man. I don't know if we're going to make it. Did I bring is everybody? I don't know. Did people hung up and called back, or what's going on, man? Damn, I don't know. I kept so many people I put back on hold. I don't know who. I'm just gonna go down the list, man. I don't know. Hey, you live again with Tim Black. Who's this?
Tim, you done messed up.
I don't know, man. Like some people hung up. How you gonna be on hold 2 minutes? Mystical call back, man. Look, man, I'm gonna write Mystical down, man. See, I got a cheat sheet. I try to keep I'm getting a long list of regulars. I'm going to tell y'all something, man. When you make the list of regulars, you did something. Mystical, you made the list of regulars. You know what I'm saying? For real, dog. That pen ain't shit. You made the list of regulars, Mystical. You said, fuck that. Okay. And all I do, the problem is I don't write anybody's full number down. I write your first 3 digits. But some people have the same first 3 digits as other people. So I have to it becomes a little harder, Some people live in the same state, same city. They don't know. Or close to. Same area code. All right. Now I'm going to try to pick it right. So I got that one. I know that one. Ah, someone new. Hey, you're live with Tim Black. Who's this? Yeah, I got you.
Is it me?
That's you. You're live with Tim Black. Yes, it's you. Who's this?
Yeah.
Laura?
Yeah, how are you?
Laura, I'm good, baby. Man, look. Happy New Year, Laura. How you doing now? Come on now.
I'm good. Happy New Year to you, too.
Man, I'm doing well, Laura. What happened to that damn plane?
That what?
What happened to that plane in Asia? What happened to that Asia plane? That plane that disappeared. They talked about it on the news for like a month. Did they ever find that plane?
No, it was never found. The one that they supposedly went down in the Indian Ocean.
That's crazy. That's
Are
crazy.
you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I can hear
Because
you.
I have a bad connection tonight. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my end or your end.
Oh, okay. Well, you called in. You couldn't hear the show. The show sounded bad when you called in?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's worse on Meerkat thing.
Man,
Like the stream is done.
yeah, I don't like Meerkat, man. I'm thinking about letting Meerkat go, man. But
Don't go to Periscope, please. I can't stand Periscope.
you know what I'm saying?
And this just started. I think something going on your end, though, for real.
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't. Because
And-
my YouTube stream,
Straighten it out.
my YouTube stream goes through the internet as well, and it's fine. My actual video, which is a lot heavier, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have a problem. But yeah. But talk to me, man. What's up for the new year? What
I'll behave myself. And do the right thing.
Yeah,
Be
right.
good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Come on, man. Come on.
I am. I am. What you gonna do? Yeah.
I'm doing it. What I'm doing right now.
Working.
Working.
But that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta do it, man. Nobody gonna do it for me. I gotta try to make this thing pop. I gotta justify not being a corporate bloodsucker, wearing a shirt and tie in my monkey suit, wearing my shirt and tie every day. I gotta justify that. I gotta do something.
No, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I appreciate you, Tim. Seriously, I'm glad I found you on Meerkat because this is like I hate to say it, but it's like the high point of my day. I can't wait till 9 o'clock so I can tune in. Seriously.
What? Oh Lord, you making me blush, and that ain't easy to do. You got to do some work to make me blush. Shoot.
Well, it's sincere. I really mean it. I really do. Because you're awesome. I listened to what everybody had to say about you tonight. It boils down to how you are just the truth. You bring the truth and you let people talk. You let them say what they have to say. You don't hang up on people.
Right.
And that's awesome. And we need that because we don't get that from mainstream media. We don't get that at all. So I appreciate it. I just want you to know that.
Hey, well, Laura, I appreciate you taking time out to say it and keeping it real with me. You keep it real with me, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And that's the promise. That's the agreement. Like I tell people, that's the agreement, man. I keep it real with you. You keep supporting it. There you go.
That's right.
Don't get no more plainer. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all. What state are you in, Laura?
Delaware.
Delaware. That's why you so cool, man. You right, Delaware, right there between New Jersey, right here. Look. I had a friend in Delaware. We hung out. We went and had lunch in New Jersey. Had dinner in New York. I mean, you right there. Everything is just there.
Yeah, I'm from New York originally.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that's nice. So you like living where there ain't no gunshots. I feel you. I feel you, Lord. I
Oh
feel
no,
you.
it's getting bad here. It's serious. It's horrible. Don't even get me started on that. Not
Wow.
like it used to be.
Oh, wow. Okay, well,
Not at all.
that's real. All right, Lord, stay safe in that bad area you live in, girl. Keep your head up.
I will. I will.
All right, lady, love you now. Wow, Lord said she. Wow, man. She said that Delaware has gotten bad. You know what it is? It's that damn Joe Biden. Joe Biden did it. Y'all need to hire Joe Biden. Need to be y'all governor. That's what you need. Joe Biden, come on back home, handle business. If I'm not mistaken, Delaware doesn't pay taxes, right? Something about Delaware with money, taxes. I think it was some good stuff about Delaware. Like this incentive. And they got like the DuPonts or something. Got like one company. Everybody work for the one company in Delaware. Bunch of incestuous stuff going on in Delaware. Everybody work one place. You mess up at that one place, you are done. Pack your shit, go back to New York or go to Jersey or come this way. But you need to get up out of Delaware if you screw up. There's only one company. I think it's the DuPonts. With this nasty ass. Pedophile dude from the DuPonts. Rich pedophile. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna throw Jared under the jail, but the rich pedophile at the DuPont, he got too much money. Let him stay out on bail. Let me see if I can find some of this number looks different for me for some reason. Hey, you're live with Tim Black. Did you have a chance to talk yet? I think I missed you.
Hello?
Hey, you're live with Tim Black at night. Who's this?
It's Jason.
Jason, what's up, man? It's been a minute, Jason.
Yo, what's up, Tim?
Hey, man, Happy New Year to you, Jay.
Happy New Year to you, too.
That's what's up, man. So, man, tell me something that happened. Tell me about your 2015, man. What stuck out to you in 2015?
Well, basically, I found 2015 as my year of excitement because 2015, I actually had just gotten my probably third ever girlfriend, and I got my apartment. I moved out of my parents' getaway, and I graduated from college not too long ago. And my birthday was about 2 months ago, and it's been an exciting year, a lot.
Wow, man, hold on a second, man. So 2015, that's the year when you graduated from college, you got your own crib, you got a new girlfriend, and then what's the other thing you did? And what else did you do? That's a lot, man.
Oh, my birthday was like 2 months ago.
Okay, and you just had a birthday recently. Wow, man, that is a good run. You know, in fact, man, let me tell you something. I don't mean to be a downer, but I don't know if you're gonna have it that good again for a long time, bro. I mean, that's a lot of good stuff that happened. You know what I mean? So you need to take that.
You're only young one.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. Some people are dumb forever, but you're only young one time. You only have one, you only get excuses for a certain amount of time. And then, if you're young and you make mistakes, people kind of go, well, Jason's learning. He's figuring things out. But when you get my age, you can't make dumb mistakes. You gotta know what you're doing. So take advantage of it now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
And I have a message to a little people out there. For all them people who are pretending to be others, my message to you is stop trying to be someone else. Please always be yourself and be your best. If someone doesn't like you for how you are, then they aren't a person to be with or to be talking to.
That's it, man. Look, man, and for somebody looking for a girlfriend, I'm assuming it's a girl, I don't know, but your significant other, who this new person that you found, you said girlfriend, my bad. You said girlfriend. How did you find them? What did you do, man? Because, that's good advice from somebody.
Well, John,
yeah.
Basically, I was out on dinner all by myself, and I see her over by the bar table, right?
Right.
So I walk up to the bar table, sit with her, we have a little chat and stuff, and you start off in that friend zone, you know?
Okay.
And then I was there with her through tough times. Yeah,
Okay.
tough times. And then eventually we kissed and we ended up together.
So you broke out of the friend zone.
Yeah, I broke out of the friend zone.
Give it up for Jason, man. He broke out of the friend zone, man.
Yeah.
You know, oops, damn, about to break my damn monitor. You know, a lot of people, they want to know how you get out of the friend zone, man. What's a word of advice for any guys, man, trying to get out the friend zone?
Start smooth and find some things you got in common first. And if you really know, because it's not love at first sight. It's not thought. You don't judge a woman by her looks. You judge a woman by her personality, her likes, dislikes, comments.
Right.
Yeah, you don't ever judge a woman by her looks. If you judge a woman by her looks, then most likely you could get like a really pretty girl, and she could not even know what 2 + 2 is.
Yeah, or she could be crazy too. There's a lot of crazy going on.
Yeah, that one who like try to steal your money, like I want that.
That's right, man. That's right. Hey, look, man, Jason, thank you for thank you for your words of wisdom, Jason. And once again, man, Happy New Year to you, man. Much success to you, man. Keep watching, all right?
Yep. Happy New Year to you too, Tim.
You got it, man. Give it up for my man, Jason, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying, man? Jason had a good story to tell, man. Jason said, listen to this, guys. New girlfriend, 2015 for him. He didn't just talk about Freddie Gray and, Caitlyn Jenner and Adrian Peterson and the Trans Airline missing and Dylan Roof and the Confederate flag and El Chapo and Tamir Rice. He talked about, look, he said, I got a new girlfriend. He graduated from college. He got a new apartment, and he just had a birthday. I mean, come on, guys, come on. You know, it don't get much more sweeter than that. You know, and sometimes when I do these down stories, I have to remember there's good things to be happy about too. So embrace the good in your life. Embrace the good. Embrace the good, man, cat. Embrace the good, you know, because, man, life is short. So that's one thing we could take away from Freddie Gray, Sandra Bland, the poor people in the, I don't even want to say it, man. I don't even want to say it. Look, a lot of people lost their lives this year over bullshit, and we have to embrace what we have right now, this moment. And that sounds, you know, you're like, whatever. That's because you don't want to think about reality. People don't want to think about reality. People want to think about stuff in the clouds. We got to embrace that, the good stuff, right? We want to fight to get things better, but we got to embrace the good stuff, man. So that's why I like calls like that. Any young guys, let me drop a little dime on the young guys, man. Look, man, you heard what my man said about the friend zone. Look, the friend zone does not exist. The friend zone is an imaginary construct built up by men who are too afraid to accept no, who are so afraid of the word no, or they're afraid of the prospect of starting over with someone new that they handcuff themselves to an illusion. There is no friend zone. You can walk away from. How can you be trapped in a place you can just walk away from? All right? So don't be stuck in the friend zone. And while you're sitting there stuck in the friend zone with a woman who does not see you that way, the woman of your dreams is waiting elsewhere. So take your ass over there. If you come up to my doorstep and you're selling vacuum cleaners, and the people that you knock on the door, not my doorstep, somebody else's door. You knock on someone's door, you're selling vacuum cleaners, and you say, hey, I got the greatest vacuum cleaner in the world I want to sell to you. And the person opens the door and says, we don't need no vacuum cleaner. And they slam the door in your face. What do? Do you sit on their front porch for a week hoping they change their mind? Do you sit there for a month in the rain, in the snow, or whatever, in the baking sun? No. You pick up your wares, which would be your vacuum cleaner and your manuals and your videotape or whatever the hell, and you walk to the next house. That's what you do. But for some reason, when it comes to love and relationships, some guys camp out on people's front porch. Being the creepy guy who won't leave, that don't give you no points. It just doesn't. And you cannot guilt trip a person into liking you. Don't do that shit either. All right? I know some women out here like, go Tim, you tell them. Don't guilt trip people. Look, this is the worst thing. Look, and I'm gonna get off relationships. Let me drop this one last thing. And I feel that since I got gray in my beard, I can tell you this. You gotta listen, at least a little bit. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no, I remember. If you don't want a woman to love you only for your money, stop using your money to get her to love you. How about that shit? How about that? If you don't want a woman to want you only for your money, how about you stop using your money to get her to love you? Too many people use money to get love, and then they get mad. They go buy the most expensive shirt they can find. They buy the best car they can buy, and they do all this material crap. They take them to high expensive places. They do all these things using their money to try to get someone, and then when they find out the person only wants their money, they go, I can't believe they just wanted my money. I can't believe that's all she wanted was my money. I can't believe that they're attracted to me for my money. Well, you abused it all the time. Hey, baby, I got it. You know, I make $80,000 every week. You know me, I'm good. I got this. Oh, that's what you want, baby? I got that. Don't worry about that. But you only know me a week. I know, baby. I know. I had a woman one time back in the day. I had just met her. Can you believe this heifer said, I'm going to call her heifer. I could call her other things. I'm going to call her heifer. She said, would you buy me a car? I damn near threw my phone against the wall. Buy you a car? What you talking about? She said, could you buy me a car? I said, woman, you are crazy. I said, why would you? I said, Lord, don't make me hang up on you. You cute, but I will hang up on you and shatter your eardrum with the hang up on this cell phone. You lucky this is a smartphone. I wish it was the old style phone. She said, well, you know, sometimes guys do stupid stuff like that, so I had to ask. I really need one. I said, oh, for real? I said, I feel you. I said, I ain't mad at you, but nah, I ain't buying you shit. But I like you, though. We cool. We can kick it, but I ain't buying you no car, though. I ain't buying you no car. Look, bus pass. All right? So, like, I thought that was funny. But she actually asked me that. But you know what? I didn't get mad because there's a guy who did that for her. She was that attractive, she felt, that she could try to get out. When the guy did it, she didn't have any kids, no stretch marks. It was probably tight, right? Size, probably like size 4, 5, or whatever. Like, I don't like people that skinny. Like, I think that's scary. When you can stand behind this pen and I can't see you, that's too skinny. But I'm just saying, she was probably very thin and no kids and just like, you know, when he did it. You know, I don't know. Maybe he's just dumb. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I wasn't crazy. I don't care what she looked like. I wasn't going to do it. But I'm saying, back in the day, somebody did that for her and put in her head that men are so dumb that they would buy her cars without even knowing her. I had just met her. We had no real activity, no real connection. And she asked me to buy her a car. Do you understand me? I know y'all tripping, man. They're like, Tim, you are crazy. How did we get to this? I don't know. Because the guy, the last person I talked to, Jason, he was celebrating his relationship with his lady. And I thought it was funny. And it was funny. Meerkat, 2015. What do you remember about 2015? It's almost in your rearview mirror. Anything? I got to bring my charger up here for Meerkat. You know, I got to bring the charge up here. But you know what was different about me, guys, when it came to let me fix this. Sorry, guys, I can put the charger in. One of the things about me that was kind of cool, and I'm gonna stay this way, I did not get mad. You know, you can't get mad at people for feeling the way they felt. You know, I know guys probably would have cussed this lady out, said a bunch of derogatory stuff. What for? She asked a question, I answered it. I'm not offended. So what people walking around, I'm offended. I wasn't offended. The answer was no, and take it. Walk it off. Nothing to get arguing about, nothing to get heated about. Shoot. I wanted to see what Meerkat people were talking about. And I had to reboot this thing again. Every time I turn around, I got to reboot. I think Meerkat's having issues, actually. What made you choose Meerkat over Periscope, brother? Man, some people don't like. I did Periscope, and I just didn't like it for some reason. I don't know. I was doing both for a while, and Meerkat was giving me more responses. The community was building quicker on Meerkat, and then I don't like having like 8 things going at one time. You feel me? So that's why I stayed with Meerkat. But I am seeing some problems with the platform, brother. To be honest with you, I am. I'm seeing that it's not stable. I got to keep rebooting. People going, what's wrong? What's wrong? So that's not good, you know? Base. Los, did you call back in? I think Los called back in. Let me go see what my Wolfpack's talking about. What up, Wolfpack? Athena McClendon. Jason's Gaming. Jason's called in. What's up, Jason? That was Jason's Gaming. Athena McClendon. Lisa. Buy herself a phone and a used car. Lisa said, tell that woman to buy herself a phone and a used car. This was back in the day, Lisa. Ain't nobody told me that crazy stuff no time soon. Like, I haven't met anybody who's that crazy lately. You know what I mean? Nobody commented about my shirt. This ain't no regular shirt. This shirt got shimmy with it. Y'all see this? It do the thing y'all see that? Little gold in it? Little gold chips? I'm like Steve Harvey, a young Steve Harvey up in this joint. You know? Come on now. Y'all don't see that? I feel like I'm Dave. I feel like I'm Gerald Levert up in here. Trying to do a run, you know? I know what I'm talking about. Y'all remember? So like, Tim, what are you? Bass over there like, yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. See, Bass is cool, but there's a couple guys over there like, Tim, what are you talking about? Who is Gerald Levert? Who is this guy, Levert guy? Convert. I'm not religious, Tim. What are you referring to? Don't understand what point you're trying to make, Tim. I don't get it. Gerald Convert. No, Gerald Levert. Gerald Levert. The OJs? Oh, don't know. Fat guy who could sing real well. Paparazzi? No. The shirt looked like a Gerald Levert shirt. Go Google it. Come on, man. I got to know all your white stuff. You don't have to know no black stuff. Know some black stuff. Okay, Chubby Checker. Oh, man. How many people are still pissed about the Confederate flag coming down? Some of y'all are pissed. Come on, Rob. Oh, that's right, Rob. My man, Iron Man Rob, celebrating his anniversary with his wife, 21st year anniversary. Shout out to Rob. What's up, Rob? If you watch this video, man, congratulations. I hope you enjoyed it. And hope you did not have to. I hope you got good service tonight, because holidays are notoriously bad service days for anybody going out like trying to do stuff. You know what I mean? Nobody caught El Chapo either. They didn't find the plane. They didn't find El Chapo's ass, but they found them 2 convicts who got away in upstate New York at the Clinton Correctional Facility. Oh, they found that ass. They shot one of them. And it sounded like he wanted to be shot. He's like, hey, look, I ain't going back, so do what you got to do. They said, okay. And the other one, they took him back. So that was that. These things happen.
90 seconds.
What you mean 90 seconds? I ain't been on here that long. Eclectic Tyrone. Happy New Year. Where the hell you going, man? After everyone talked about blacks down about reparations, bam, it got quiet, got real quiet. What's wrong? The Confederacy will rise again. Everybody gone, man.
60 seconds.
Everybody going to enjoy their New Year. Should I go enjoy my New Year's too? Y'all are leaving and shit. Everybody leaving me for New Year's? Nate Fees, what's up, Nate? What's going on, man? You got that bubonic blood? What's going on, man? My man Nate, what's up? Soul Vigilante. Look, man, reparations. Y'all want to talk about reparations? Man, why are we going to talk about something that ain't going to never happen? It's never going to happen. I watched a little bit of a video that Vice put out today about Black Lives Matter. Oh, my God. Look, do not title the video Black Lives Matter. It was like the world in review, Black Lives Matter 2015. Oh, my God.
10 seconds.
I thought I went to a Klan rally. You should see the comment section. Oh, man, white folks do not like Black Lives Matter. Either there's a lot of racist white people on YouTube, or it's one guy with like 5,000 accounts. And he is busy. He got like 8 keyboards. He like this. You know, I don't know that guy. Who that guy made that song? I don't know. Chucky Dougie's Fresh or I don't know. He got like 8 keyboards going at one time. Just typing hate. But I'm saying, man, we can't have Black Lives Matter. We damn sure can't have reparations. People don't even respect, look, they don't even respect Black Lives Matter. You damn sure don't want no reparations. Well, everything's even. We got Obama. It's all even now. Tired of hearing about this. Get on with your life. I know you're psychologically destroyed and screwed up. I know you're 4 times more likely to go to jail for weed than a white guy, but just walk it off and get on with your life. I want to hear this crap. So tired of hearing about black people's problems. I got problems. I don't know who my mother is either. My dad was a drunk, alcoholic, abusive asshole. Abused kids' lives matter. But I'm saying, though, be keeping it real, Nate, not joking. If we can't look, and Black Lives Matter, I think it was a sabotage to begin with. Just the name alone. How much hell I catch? They need to do a case study before they name a group. Don't name your group Black Lives Matter. That's just horrible PR. Because, yeah, you'll get a lot of black people to support it, but no one else will. And guess what? America is like 65% white. Oh, shit. I forgot. Oh. So, that shit. It was doomed. Nate, it was doomed. And it did nothing but hurt any black-related civil rights, because that right there is like bad PR, dude. It is. It should have just been in police brutality, and people would be behind it. I have a letter right now in my inbox, man, that a white guy wrote me about police brutality in his small town. It's like 8 paragraphs long. I need to read it over the weekend. If we would have just kept it, just kept it focused on the problem, you know what I'm saying? Then we had, you know what I'm saying? They hurt. I think they hurt. They hurt issues. And I'm not saying they intended to, but that's the outcome. That's the outcome. Y'all feel me? Oh, you said Obama paid reparations to Jews and Native Americans this year. Yeah, but see, we like puppies. Black people are like puppies, man. We not considered, what's the word for it, man? most Americans don't consider what happened with black Americans to be a problem. Like they look at it like what happened to us happened in 1800s. That's just how they look at it. I mean, I know it's not true. You know it's not true. That's what they think. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real deal. Like, and I'm not saying they, I'm thinking like the majority of people. Because they go to public schools. They don't teach them. Public schools do not teach people about history. They teach them a version. Well, public school system does not teach people all about history. It's a very narrow version of history. And for whatever reason, that's what's in the book. So I don't even get mad at the people who don't know because they're not being taught it. You can't be, look, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like anything else, Nate, you can't, I don't get mad. I mean, don't get me wrong. It bothers me. It frustrates the hell out of me. But I feel like part of my job is to educate people, right? But if you walk into a room and you meet some people and they don't know how to hang a chandelier, you can't blame them if they never looked at the instructions, if they don't know, right? And that's really what it is, man. Like, excuse me, history is the same thing as anything else. People don't know it. They just don't know. Their book said everything was good after the and people look at the 1960s like it was 800,000 years ago. It's like they're like, that was 50 years ago. I'm like, yeah, 50. I'm 40, motherfucker. Yeah, but so that was 50 years ago. Dude. Like, you Anyway, guys. Call up, man. I don't want to just keep talking. I want to hear y'all say. Somebody tell me something, man. Or I'm looking at it like it's 11:10. Maybe we end it now? Do we end it now? Let people do the ball drop thing? Is that what y'all need to do? Yeah, Derek Garrett Jr. says we need to expand our trade system. Expand our education system. Hey guys, what's up, Meerkat people? Man, I'm so tired of Meerkat, the stream ending up screwed up. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. You guys okay on Meerkat, man? I've had to reboot once today, and I'm sure I should have rebooted several more times. Whatever reason, it just doesn't act right. But you guys okay over there? Come to IamTimBlack.com for my YouTube channel. Go to TimBlackTV.com for the streaming video version. It's a little bit different than this one. It goes through my webcam and it comes out on the YouTube. It's embedded in YouTube. So, and it doesn't get choppy. It's never choppy. Maybe I'll look into my phone. You know what? Maybe I need to you know what? I'm going to look into updating that's a iPhone 5S, not the new one. Maybe I should do something with that. Maybe I'll take a look into that and see if there's something with it that's making I don't have a problem using anything else on it, but for some reason, Meerkat doesn't act right. The hell? Something flew and landed. Did y'all see that shit? King DJ No, it's not too late to... Yeah, it is. It's too late to... Rap, don't tell me that, man. Rap, you could have called in, man. Rap, you stop calling in, man. When I rap, you got gun shy. You used to call in, Rap, and then all of a sudden you stopped calling in. Why, man? Why did you stop calling in? Because people was talking smack, huh? Rap was like, I don't need this pressure. I have a job that's stressful. I'm just going to talk in the chat room. You bastards. Oh man, hold on. And I need some new sound effects, guys. Help me out with a sound effect. I need something. I started the year off with this. For anyone who dissed my show, called up complaining, I did this.
Motherfucker, get out of my face! Motherfucker, get out of my face!
That's the eloquence of none other than Richard Pryor, right? And then then there was this one for people who were closed-minded and didn't want to listen to other people's opinions.
Boy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Boy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Which was also Richard Pryor playing a character. I think it was, I don't know who that was, Mudbone? I don't think that was Mudbone. Mudbone sound different. But, so I got to come up with some different sound effects for 2016. We need to change some things up. Y'all feel me? Brooklyn. What's up, Brooklyn? What up, Brooklyn, Maine? Warren, what's up, man? All right, guys. King DJ. King, what are you talking? Look, King, first of all, King, how you going to be a king if you look 12? Huh, King? How you going to be king if you look 12? The hell is that? This guy over here called himself King DJ SH. What is, king of what? What are you kinging of, man? Hey, people are crazy, man. See, on the internet, they can be whoever they want to be. They can put up picture. Might not even be them. Call themselves a king. What's up, King? Mr. Cotel 19, what's up, man? When I Rap is not 13. When I Rap is a grown-ass man. He's a teacher. He's called up the show several times. Y'all crazy, man. I was just picking with him. He's not a kid. Another troll. That's what it is. Oh, Soul Vigilante. See, look at Soul. What? Over 50 and Fantabulous. What froze? Meerkat? Meerkat froze 50. Hey, 50, how you doing? Happy New Year's to 50. Over 50 and Fantabulous. Stephen Jorge is 14. Congratulations, Stephen. Want to make 15? Got my eye on you. Don't test me, boy. See, that's how parents used to raise their kids. They say stuff like, I bring you in this world, I take you out. Can't even say that nowadays. You go to jail. Yeah, Lisa, the show. You can't call no more, Lisa. You had 2 hours. Happy New Year. You had 2 hours to call in. You got a 2-hour window between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. to call into the show. If you call in before that time, you can come back on. If you get in by 11, it won't hang you up. But if you call after 11, it won't accept your call. All right? So that's just how that is. You feel me? It's not me. I got some, look guys, let me see what we got here. What we gonna do for New Year's, man? What do we got, man? What can we do? Donald Trump, man. Donald Trump is still winning the Republican nomination process so far. Donald Trump, he's leading the way. Donald Trump. I thought Donald Trump was playing at first. I do not believe Donald Trump is playing. I think Donald Trump is serious as a heart attack. Donald Trump is running ads. You do not run ads if you're not serious. You hear me? Donald Trump is very sincere. He's running ads, attack ads on Bernie Sanders and others. The guy is serious. So, stop joking. Time to take him very seriously. I'm hoping he was just joking about some of the stuff he said, but who knows? Who knows? This thing is getting scary. It's like the world is falling apart. It's falling apart. That's our judicial system. That's our government. That's our way of life. That's everything. And you know what? Our way of life was never that great, to be honest. There's always been people, man. Do you realize they got everybody focused on terrorism? Everybody's focused on terrorism. You have more of a chance of being struck by lightning than shot by a terrorist in the United States. Fact. But you know what else? 1 out of 6 Americans live beneath the poverty line. Let me say that again. 1 out of 6 Americans live beneath the poverty line. So, meanwhile, they got everybody focused on terrorism. Osama. Jihadi, radical. The real problem is food, motherfucker. Food and rent, money, employment. And that number that's 1 in 6 would really be 1 in 3 if it weren't for some form of subsidy or government benefit. Do the research. I want you to. I don't just listen to me. Go look it up for yourself. I already looked it up. That's why I'm telling you. I'm not selling you no stocks and bonds. I don't want you to do anything. I just want you to know the facts. I want you to think about that and think about what they're talking about on the news tomorrow. When you watch the news tomorrow, think about the stories they talk about. When you watch your news, okay, this is what I want you to do. When you watch your news, look at the stories they show you. And then think about what I just told you. That you are more likely to be struck by lightning than struck with a bullet from a terrorist in the United States. And also think about the fact that a lot of Americans, 1 out of 6 of us, live beneath the poverty line. And then you look at the crap that they tell you is important on a day-to-day basis. And then you come back and watch me. And then tell me how you feel about it. All right, I gotta keep it real a little bit. I'm joking a little bit. It's light. It's New Year's, man. You know, but I want to make sure people understand this, how serious this is. They are full of crap, guys. They are full of crap. They don't care about us, man. They don't care about your kids. They don't care about your parents. They don't care. They don't care if you're a veteran. They don't care if you're a child. They don't care about you at all. You know, people say it's like anecdotal. Hey, they don't care about us. No, they don't really think about it. They feed us food that's killing us. They pollute the air. They pollute the water. They show us crap on TV that's full of stereotypes and lies. They slant the news. They don't talk about what's important. And they boost up crap to scare us so they can pass more lies to take away your rights. They could lock you up right now. Any city, any state you live in the United States right now, an officer could kick down your door. They could lock you up and not even charge you if they say they think you are a threat to the United States. They don't have to prove it. They don't have to sentence you. They don't have to charge you. They could keep you indefinitely, man. Right now, someone could kick in my door and say, we don't like what you're talking about. We think you're a threat to national security. That would be it for me. You would never see me again. And there is nothing anyone could ever do about it. That'd be it. Because when 9/11 happened, people got scared and they passed the Patriot Act that took away our rights for due process for American citizens. So while we're having a chummy time laughing, go ahead, dog, that's my man. That's my dog right there, boy. Yeah, I forgot about that. Remember what I just told you. Remember that. And then when they start talking to you about Deflategate, did Wayne Brady deflate the ball? God. Did he deflate the football? It's a sport. Meaning not important. I like football, but 3 weeks of coverage? How many stories did they do on poverty? You know, it's hard for kids to go to school and get good grades when their stomachs are growling over the sound of the teacher, right? I mean, when was the last time you were hungry or you were hungry? How well did you concentrate? But see, that's why those are people telling me some good stuff, and I'm interested in doing business. I'm interested in doing business and doing some things. I have to remember that I'm called to do this for higher reasons than just business. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, guys? Because they will keep lying to us, man. They sleep like babies, too. Oh, Don Lemon, he sleeps like a baby. He sleeps like a baby. He don't care. All of them. I just said Don Lemon. He represents all of them. This is comfortable. Ooh. Wayne Brady's dressing like a woman for money. Who making you hungry? Oh, he's a kid. Okay. All right, man. All right, guys. Look, it's almost New Year's. It's almost a new year. Anybody? I don't know what else to say. I don't, man. We had a great show, I think. I'm going to, damn it, let it go. I don't know what else to talk about. I think I've done enough. I think I'm going to go pop the cork and just chill out for the last little bit of time I got left before the bomb drops, man. Thank you guys for watching this show. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of it. Look, man, I don't know all the answers, but I damn sure know a lot of the questions, and I know some of the answers. And one of the answers is not for us to give up all our rights and not for us to cave in to political correctness. We got to keep talking. We got to be bold. Some people got to be willing to go to jail. Some people got to be willing to stand up for something. Some of us have to be willing to do something, right? Some of us have to be willing. I don't mean be crazy and run down the street. I don't mean that shit. But some of us have to be willing to have principles and ethics and stand for something. It's sad, guys, if you really think about it. No other time in history have we had so much access to so much media that anyone with a voice could speak up and say something. And what do most people do? They take the medium and they talk bullshit. They take the medium and they continue the talking points of the mainstream media. They take the new medium that we have with the most powerful thing in the world that we have access to. And what do they do with it? They put on wigs and they dance around and what do they do? They spend all their time bashing a small group of people to get views. Look. It's the most important medium, the most important access that we've had. Can you imagine what a true patriotic or humanitarian or would do if they found themselves in the year 2015? Just imagine what a true humanitarian who lived 100 years ago would do with the ability to talk to whomever, whenever, all across the globe, to have a show and talk about issues and what they would done with that. It's just phenomenal. And what do most people do? What do they do? And I'm not saying entertainment doesn't have its place. I'm an entertainment guy. I love entertainment. I'm a comedian in another life, you know? I'm not knocking it at all. But I'm saying everybody shouldn't be a comedian. Everybody shouldn't be a rapper. Everybody shouldn't try to be, PewDiePie. Everybody shouldn't try to be Fred Williamson or whatever the hell. Everybody shouldn't try to be that. Everybody just wants money. How about make a difference? Not enough people want to make a difference. People want to make their life different, but they don't want to make a difference. Make a difference in 2016, please. And if you don't know what that will be, help me do it, because I do know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a difference. Keep tuning in here, and hopefully I will inspire you. And I don't mean that pie in the sky bullshit either. You know, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. I'm unapologetically a black man. But I'm a lover of humanity. You can do both things, you know. Some people feel like you can only do one thing. You can only do black or white. No, you can be a black man and be a lover of humanity. Everybody knows I'm a black man. That means I'm concerned about black issues. I'm concerned about our situation. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. We got to do something about it. But I'm a lover of humanity, and I welcome all people. And hopefully we can all work together and get some shit done. Make this country better. Make our lives better. Make it better for our kids. Make it a little bit better leave it a little bit better than we found it. How about that? How about we do that? All right. Thank you guys once again for being here. That was a long speech, but it came from the heart. I didn't write it down. I just speak extemporaneously to my people who care about me, and I'm glad you care about me enough to tune in. Have a safe, man. I don't want to, look, man, I do not want to hear about none of y'all getting hurt. I do not want to hear about anybody drinking. I'm serious, man. I don't want to hear about anybody getting hurt tonight. Driving while drunk, swallow your damn keys if you got to. I'm serious. I don't want to hear about any, look, I have a small group of people, all right, that I consider family. You guys. You people tune in. I know you. I do a show every night. I get to know people. I don't want to hear any sad stories about any of my friends. So do me a favor. If you're my friend, you will not drive. You will not drink and drive tonight. All right? All right? If you're my friend and you value our relationship, do me that favor. I don't ask a lot of my people, but I do ask that you be safe and you be here tomorrow and not hurt somebody or yourself. Okay? All right? Now, that being said, go have some fun. I'm Tim Black. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Tim Black Show, Tim Black at Night. Go to timblacktv.com to see the video streaming version of the show. People on Blog Talk Radio, iTunes, and Stitcher Radio who are getting this as a podcast through this microphone, rate this show highly. People on Meerkat, come subscribe to YouTube, please. Meerkat's been acting funky. Funky. Feel like I just walked into a women's soccer room after a game. It's funky in here. And I will see you tomorrow. And with that, this will be the last time you hear this song in the year 2015. Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black. It's over. That's it, man. Thank you, yo boy Cam. I mean it, man. I see you next year. All right? Thanks for y'all for watching, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
All right, guys. See y'all next year.